Today I just wanted to talk really quickly about how to get dewier or dewy skin, especially if you're over 40 like I am. It can be a bit of a challenge because your skin starts to look dry and ashy, especially in the winter time. You don't have that glow anymore. I know I've been there, and it can be hard. It can be hard to get yourself to look a little bit glowy. You don't want to look too shiny, but you don't want to look dead and ashy either. So here's what you need to do. So I'll just do some do's and don'ts. Definitely get a thicker cream. Whatever moisturizer you're using, if you find that it's not leaving your skin glowing underneath your foundation, I would say get a thicker moisturizer. This is my favorite here. I recommend this to everybody. Anybody who's been out shopping with me knows I'm like, get this one. It's so good. I love this one. It is called Cicaplast Balm B5 by La Roche Posay, and it's a wonder cream. It really is. It's nice and thick, very thick actually. So just be careful because it goes on a bit white. So before you just putting it on there, but see how it's leaving a bit of white. So you gotta give that some time to absorb if you're gonna use this one, or else it's not gonna look good. So let it absorb before you put your foundation on. So what you wanna do is like wash your face in the morning, put on a nice thick moisturizer like this one. Okay, then your next step, your next do is gonna be use a foundation that's not matte. So something that's gonna give you a bit of a glow. Don't use your very mattifying ones. Those are great if you're trying to absorb a lot of oil, but if you're over 40, you're probably not absorbing that much oil. Or you want a little bit of your natural oil. If you are quite oily, even over 40, I would just say, just get a tissue and just sort of, you just want to sort of tamp down on those oily zones. If you have any, leave the ones here. You want to leave this nice and glowing. Nice and glowing. That's the good shine. The good shine is just sort of like on your cheeks. The ugly shine is the shine like on your nose, your forehead. Just want to get rid of that. Honestly, a tissue is great. It's going to help you do the trick. So then put on your foundation. So what I've got on right now is I have this underneath, and then I have this Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. This was about, I'm going to say it was 35 bucks. So not too expensive. This was from Shoppers Drug Mart. I think they carry this line. You don't have to go crazy on an expensive foundation by any means. Just don't get a mattifying one. And you'll know it's mattifying because it'll look powdery. You don't want anything powdery. You're not going to have any glow. It's going to absorb all that glow and all that dewy look. But if you love your powdery or mattifying foundations, there still is a way to trick the eye, and that is you just want to make sure you get some shine or some dew looking kind of effect back into just your cheeks. So I know that sounds crazy, but really what it is like, if you want to sort of have a dewy look, it doesn't have to be coming out of your forehead, out of your nose. That part can be actually quite matte, and you can fool the eye by just sort of concentrating on the cheek area. And so what I do for that, if I do want to do that, is I use this Elizabeth Arden New York 8-hour cream. I use the unfragranced one because I find the fragranced one is very strong. It's very stinky almost. And this one actually does still have a smell. It's just not as strong. This is like a lanolin-based skin protectant, and it is very, if you thought the other one was thick, this stuff is like, it looks like, have a look at it there. It's very thick. It looks almost like Vaseline, I would say. And it doesn't smell great, but it's good. It's a good product. It smells like lanolin. And if you haven't smelled lanolin, it doesn't smell great. So what you want to do is you just want to take a bit of this, and you just want to, just a tiny, tiny amount on your fingers, and you just want to put it in this area here, okay? But this stuff is good for other stuff. Like, you don't want to buy a tube of this just to dab like a tiny amount just on the tops of your cheekbones. If you do buy this, you can work it into your fingernails, which I'm going to do now because my fingernails are in a frightful state. I've just taken off nail polish after wearing it for, I don't know, weeks and weeks. I haven't given my fingernails a break, and oh my gosh, they're so brittle. They're so damaged. So this stuff works wonders for just the nail beds. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just working the rest into my hands. Waste not, want not, as they say. So you can maybe see, I don't know if you can, you just want to get a tiny bit in here, but here's a word of caution. If you are going to use this root, put your blush on. I don't have any blush on. Put your blush on first, then add this glossy stuff on top of the cheekbones here. You don't want to do it the other way around because the blush will cling into this and you won't be able to do any sort of swooping action because it'll just get all stuck in here. It'll be gross. So powder yourself with the blush first, then add this little bit of stuff here, and this will give you a bit of a glow. Yeah, So there you go. So anyhow, I hope this little video was helpful. Do let me know if any of these work for you. I will put the name of this product and also this product below so you can find it easily. They're pretty readily available. They're not hard to find. So let me know if you like this. Give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks everyone. Bye.